A new COVID-19 testing location is open on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the 27105 zip code. It's behind the NOVANT Health's Today's Woman on Burton Street Northwest.
What we've seen nationwide is that there has been an increase in cases in underserved communities or in people of color. What we've seen locally is that we have had a significant number of cases in our Latino community, but close behind that is our African American community. So we want to make sure that people are taking this seriously, getting tested when you need to get tested, staying home, being safe.
Dr. Pam Oliver is president of NOVANT Health's Physician Network and a practicing OBGYN at NOVANT Health Woman Care. She says despite the fact that the testing site is near Today's Woman, it's not limited to women. Men and women of all ages can come here for testing on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 to noon without an appointment. It's designed as a drive-up site, but it will accommodate walk-up traffic, and that's not all they've done to remove barriers to testing.
We will not charge you for a test if you do not have insurance. We'll find out who your primary care provider is because we want to make sure that they have your information and have the ability to communicate with you about this. Then you will go up and you will be asked a series of questions about whether you have symptoms or not, if you've had potential exposures, and then you actually will go and have a test done.
There are different types of tests available here.
And depending on whether you're symptomatic or not, some of the tests are the tests that are, people say tickle your brain, the nasopharyngeal we call them, tests, and some are actually swabs of either the mouth or the nose.
Results come back in between 3 and 4 days. If you're on the NOVANT Health's online portal MyChart and you test negative, you'll receive the information in MyChart. If you test positive, you'll hear directly from your primary care doctor or someone from the testing site. So, who should plan to visit this testing center? Oliver says that information has changed since COVID-19 first turned up in our community.
So absolutely anyone who has symptoms, fever, any respiratory symptoms like cough, shortness of breath, loss of taste or smell, you should be tested. If you have been in close contact with someone who has tested positive, then you should be tested. And then there are a lot of, there's a recommendation out for people who tend to be higher risk. So if you have underlying medical conditions and you're concerned, recently with the protests, if you've been in large crowds and around people where you are concerned at all about being exposed, you should be tested.
The testing site is located behind NOVANT Health's Today's Woman at 620 Burton Street Northwest. They're open Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 a.m. to noon. You can get information about this site and other NOVANT locations by calling 877-9-NOVANT or online at novanthealth.org/coronavirus. For the City of Winston-Salem, I'm Ed McNeil.